It is ready.
Hi guys, how are you? Hope you're doing all really well today. Today's video is a beauty breakdown. If you're new to my channel and don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I say beauty breakdown, I review a number of different products which are fit for the same purpose. So let's say like mascaras, which is what today's video is. I've also done one on hair curlers rather, and I'll put that down below, the link. Like it could be something like different eyeshadows, it could be, you know, different lip products. What I basically do is take a bunch of products and compare them from each other, and I tell you which one I prefer. Today's beauty breakdown is on mascaras. Now I have been trying out mascaras for months. I've tried loads and loads and loads, and I just have 7 that I want to show you. 7, an odd number, but I just have 7 mascaras I wanted to show you. I've tried loads over the year, but these are the kind of ones I want to talk about because there seems to be kind of a lot of hype about them, and some products I agree with and some I don't, and some don't even have any hype at all. They're just ones I've discovered along the way. So the first mascara I want to talk about is the Rimmel Scandaleyes mascara. Now I'm just picking these out random. I picked up this about, I think, in October, so I have it a while and I've tried it loads and I hate it. Like, I can't. I've tried it so much and I've tried to love it because I love Rimmel's lipsticks and their powders, and there are a couple of other things from Rimmel, but I hate this mascara. The price of this is roughly around €10, so it's not cheap by any means. The formula of it is to lengthen and volumize. Where does it say that option? Oh yeah, it's Scandalous, defines volume, lift and length. So it's for volumizing and lengthening, so it promises an awful lot. So for every mascara I have benefits and negatives. The benefits of this are basically it has microfibers and it does add length to your lashes. So the microfibers in it, when you apply it, will add length. Now I just want to show you the brush. Look at that. Like, what does one do with the brush like that? For starters, the end gets all the clumpy mascara on it, and this part of the barrel, or this part of the brush, is very, very, very scratchy to the eyes. It has scratched me and poked me in the eye. I do not like the brush. I hate them plastic brushes anyway, but this, like, listen to it. It just scratches even going into the bottle. It's very, very, very severe on it. Now, the negatives I came up with is the formula is too dry, and the formula is dry. I mean, it takes lashings of this to coat your eyes. I would be there all day. Like, I mean, when you're going out during the day, the last thing you want to be doing is standing there all morning trying to coat your lashes with mascara. It just takes too long. Like I said, you need way too much mascara to coat your lashes. You'd be gone through this tub in no time at all. It has 12 millilitres in it, which is quite hefty for a mascara, but in my opinion, it's just not worth buying. Like, it's really not worth spending your money on. I've bought better ones for cheaper prices, and I think this one is just one of them ones I'd be tossing in the bin. For my score, I would give it a 1.5 out of 5. I mean, it does try with its little explosion thing on the end, but just look at that. Look at the gloop of mascara you get on the bottom, and that's about the max of mascara you get onto this brush. Just a gloop on the bottom, and then the rest of the brush is basically dry. I do like the microfibers in it. I think they are good. They don't get clumpy like some microfibers. When you keep coating over them, they're just like little clumps at the end. Like, it doesn't get clumpy like that. But I would not recommend this to anybody. There's nobody I could think that this would work for. If you have shorter lashes, the barrel, or the brush, I keep saying barrel, the brush is too big for shorter lashes. I can't even coat my bottom lashes because that little ball on the bottom gets so ridiculously coated in mascara. I just get big clumps on my lower lashes, so I don't know who could use this. And I've given it quite a try. This isn't me trying it once saying, oh, I hated it. I've given this a good try. I think I spent about 2 weeks wearing it every day, and I just couldn't make it work. If you can make it work, good for you, and tell me what I'm doing wrong. The next mascara I want to talk about is the Essence Multi-Action Blackest Black Mascara, and it just looks like that, and it comes in kind of like a purpley swirled tube. There is one with blue swirls on it. It's just a black formula. This is the blackest black. I loved this mascara. I thought this was a great mascara. It's one of those mascaras that I would recommend to someone starting out with makeup. It's so inexpensive. The price of this was €3.15, which you can't be going wrong. I mean, like most mascaras now, you won't get for under a tenner. I think it's a great mascara. You get 9 mils in this. So my benefits for this are you get the small precise brush, extremely black formula. I like it. It's really is quite a black formula. It's a great mascara to have in your makeup bag for starters. I said that. Coats lashes in one coat. Yeah, it's actually great when you're just coating your lashes. It just seems to just coat them all at one time. It doesn't clump together. You know, it's a great little mascara. Now the only thing I will say about it is, look again there, that little gloop on the end. I mean, that's a bit annoying because you have to go and scrape it off and then your whole barrel is getting a little bit messed. It's a mascara that some days I loved on my lashes. I was like, wow, you know, it did a great job. And some days I was like, I really didn't like it. I'm kind of in between, so I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5. Not my favourite mascara by any means, but definitely not one of the worst. And you can't beat the price. I mean, it's just so affordable. The next mascara I want to talk about is the Maybelline Falsies. This gets a lot of hype and it gets a lot of talk on YouTube. So I said I'd go and try it and do a full review on it. I bought this back in... Did I get it in October or November? So I have it a little while. The price of this is $11.99. You can buy it in Boots and most kind of stores like that. The formula is a Volume Express, so it's to create volume. And the wand looks like that. So the wand is kind of oval shaped. I look like I have a moustache. So it's an oval shaped wand. It's flat on one side and rounded on the other, as you can see. The wand is great. I really liked that it was like a two-step, not a two-step, but it's kind of like a double action wand. The curved side, which I showed you, is you put that against your lashes, and then the flat side flares them outwards. So what you do is you start in the base of your lashes with the curved part, and then you kind of twirl it and flare it out. And you know, it worked really well for me. There's 10.6 milliliters in this, and some of the benefits I came up with is that it does separate your lashes, which is great. And it doesn't overload your lashes with product. It gave my lashes volume and the brush didn't get too gloopy. You don't have to scrape off the end of the brush with some mascaras. It's a really nice little packaged mascara, if you can, packaging is like a positive. Now the only thing I had problems with, so my negatives would be, it's not the blackest formula, tendency to cause clumping as it doesn't add too much mascara. Yeah, I did find this with this, because it doesn't add so much mascara, you have the tendency to keep going back and back and back, trying to build up the mascara. And the reason why you have to keep going back and back, it's because of the formula, the colour of it. It's kind of a grey colour. It's not black, and it's not grey. It's kind of in the middle. That's why you have to keep going back, putting on the mascara. It's not that it's not coating all your lashes, it's just that you can't see it. So I found that there was a tendency to clump for that reason. So it didn't add very much length, but it did volumise. Now the only thing as well that I will say is it smells really strange. It's one of the first things I noticed when I start using it, is that there's a bit of a smell from it. Now it's not a really bad smell or anything by any means, it just smells a little bit, but it's such a weird complaint, it smells. So yeah, I did really enjoy this and I probably will repurchase it. It was a mascara that I did enjoy. I didn't hate it and I didn't absolutely adore it, but I did like it a lot, and I thought it was a good find. So I give this a 3 out of 5. Not the greatest colour, that would be kind of my main complaint. I wish it was a blacker formula, but other than that I really enjoyed the mascara. Now the next mascara I'm trying out, well, I'm not really trying it out, it's still my love, but I'm comparing it kind of to all the other mascaras that I use. So the price of this is, sorry, the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous. For those of you who don't watch my channel, you might have no idea, but this is my holy grail mascara. This is the mascara that I go to all the time. I absolutely adore it. I can't find anything on the market that I like as much, and I thought I'd do this review to see was there anything out there that I love. Now the wand on this looks like that. It's a really nice shaped wand. It literally goes in kind of like a spiral effect. and I just think that it is the greatest formula ever. I don't know how they make it or what's in it to make it so great, but I just absolutely love it. It coats every one of my lashes evenly. It is really black formula. The brush is like the most perfect size for your upper and your lower lashes, so you know, you're not overloading on product on the bottom lashes and only getting a little bit on the top lashes. I mean, the brush works for both your top and bottom to give an even amount of mascara. It creates great volume, it separates your lashes, and one of the most benefits of it is that it doesn't dry out. I mean, this, like, you know, when you wear a mascara for a little while, it starts to get a bit crumply on your lashes. You can nearly touch it and they're like crispy. It does not dry out like that, and I find that in the bottle it lasts ages. I'd have it for roughly around 3-4 months maybe, and it does not dry out. I think it's an absolutely fantastic mascara. The only negative I have is the price. I mean, this is €15. €15, guys. I mean, another €5-6 you could have a MAC mascara for that. I just think it's getting a little bit close to the high end price, but for me it's worth every cent. It lasts so long for me. It looks gorgeous on my lashes, separates, lengthens, doesn't add too much mascara. It's everything that you want from a mascara, and I adore it. Now, my next mascara I'm going to talk about is the Essence Get Big Lashes. This is a Volume Boost waterproof formula. So basically this is a waterproof mascara. There's 12 mils in it, and I love this mascara. The price of this is $3.49, and you can buy it at any Essence counter, and that's what the brush looks like. Just look at that brush. I mean, it creates the best volume. You don't need an eyelash curler when you use this, because one coat of it and it's just kind of separated and lengthened and added loads of volume to your lashes. I always use this if I am just having just a concealer day, or the concealer day I call it, where I just use concealer, a bit of powder, and I'd use this, and it just makes my lashes look so long and volumized, and I love it. This is so cheap, this mascara, and it's not cheap in quality by any means. It is great on, you know, when it's raining or those windy days and my eyes are streaming. It does not budge. I mean, it does not budge off your eyes. I find this quite easy to take off at night. You just use I use my Elizabeth Arden. It's a kind of oil based makeup remover, eye makeup remover, and it just one swipe and it's gone. It's not one of them mascaras where you know, you take it off and then it's the next day you're putting on another, you know, your next day mascara, and there's still remnants from the day before. It's not one of them mascaras. Once it's gone off your lashes, it's gone. Now, I don't use waterproof formulas quite frequently because they have a tendency to dry out your eyelashes. Now, my only negatives about this mascara is that the packaging's a little bit cheap and it does dry out you know, quickly enough in the bottle, but I mean, not after about 3 months. But it is, out of all the mascaras I've tried, the one that's dried out the quickest, but that may be because it's the one that I use most frequently other than my Voluminous. It's the one that I will reach for the most. I give it a 4 out of 5. Great price, great formula, gives absolutely great effect to your lashes, and I really enjoyed this. So my second last mascara is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. I don't have much to say about this mascara because I absolutely despised it. I thought it was one of the worst mascaras out of the bunch, bar the Rimmel Scandaleyes. This is a close second to the worst mascara I've tried. It looks like it'd be a lovely mascara because it has a nice brush, quite large. It's to create colossal lashes, so you'd expect that it's going to be a volumizing kind of brush on it, which it does. Doesn't cause volume, in my opinion. It's $11.99, which is quite steep for a mascara that doesn't give you what you want, and the formula again is that grey kind of formula. I don't know why Maybelline's mascaras have that formula. It's like it's not even near black, like it's definitely silver or grey. It's not a good colour. So for that reason you keep having to put more mascara on because you think there's no mascara on your eyelashes, when really it's that this is just such a horrible grey colour. I give it 2 out of 5. I don't really want to talk too much about it because I really did not enjoy it. I thought it clumped my mascara, my eyelashes, because I kept having to apply to get it that dark colour. and it just wasn't going to go there. The only positive I would say about it is if you are looking for a mascara that you don't want to create you know, that loads and loads of mascara on the lashes, this is the one that I go for, because you don't get that much mascara onto your lashes from a single coat. So if you're just looking for a mascara that you just want to lightly coat your lashes, this would be your man. But if you're looking for, like me, you want your big lashes, dark, pigmented, don't get this, because it's not going to give you what you want. So the last mascara I want to talk about with you is the Bourjois Paris mascara. This is the Volume Clubbing Waterproof, and I loved this mascara. This is my new go-to mascara. I'm not using my Voluminous as much from L'Oreal. I think I have found a new favourite. The price of this is 10 to 12 euro. And I had this like years and years ago. I think it was one of the first mascaras I ever bought. The wand of it just looks like that. The bristles are just flat. If you can see, there's no bristles on that side, and then the bristles just kind of go from top and bottom. It's a really, really black formula. This is so black and intense. It did not smudge whatsoever. It was really easy to take off, and then it was great at creating volume with your lashes and also lengthening them and making your eyes look bigger. I don't know what it was with it, but I just really, really, really loved it. Like, I thought it was one of the best mascaras I tried out of the bunch, bar my L'Oreal Voluminous, because nothing is ever going to replace it. And the only negatives I'll say is you have the tendency to put too much of this mascara on your eyelashes. It is a very wet formula, and you know, if you're one of those people who likes to go back and back with more mascara like I am, you have the tendency to cause clumping. Now, because it's such a black formula and it does coat all your lashes, you don't really need two or three coats. So I thought in one coat it was just perfect on my eyes, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I will give this a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it, and I thought that, you know, it was a really good mascara, and I would definitely repurchase it. So that's my beauty breakdown, guys. If there's any beauty breakdowns you'd want to see in the future, just let me know down below. I'd welcome any suggestions. Now, I just want to have a little disclaimer. If I did say anything negative about a mascara and it is working for you, that's great. It's just that these are all my own personal opinions. This is how I got on with the mascaras. I wanted to review them like perfectly, so I have done these, like, I've been using these mascaras over the last 3 months. It's not as if I picked it up, used it once and hated it. I have given them a good try, and all the opinions that I gave are just my own opinions. So I'll talk to you in my next video then. Bye!